Hi everybody, it's Jeff, as you can see, and today I thought I would give you guys a tour of the new nursery to maybe give you something to look at while you're all waiting very patiently and very excitedly for the arrival of baby Waldman. So come on, let's go see how it looks. I'm walking backwards. Hi, that's me again, because there's a I'm not quite ready to show off the attic, so I'm backing around the critical pieces. Oh, and here's the door to the nursery. Anybody in here? Hello? 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 Well, we don't actually have a baby yet, so there's probably not going to be anybody in here. But if you'll remember, this was our office. I just turned on the light here. And now it's our nursery. So if I can get a good perspective. This is the old closet used to extend further into this wall over here. And now we have a much smaller closet. We have a we have a bookcase. This was an unfinished oak bookcase that we got at an unpainted furniture place, and then painted this nice blue color. This here is a diaper cake made out of non-disposable cloth diapers that one of Lisa's co-workers was kind enough to make. This is a baby calming device, which I will show you more of later because it is awesome. Here's some things on the shelves, little baby things, a cute little sweater, various and sundry things. Lisa's awesome glider. Here, I'll sit down on this and show you how it works. This is a breastfeeding pillow. It doesn't actually do the breastfeeding for you. Alright, oh, there's the crib. I'm sitting in the glider now. This crib was very kindly offered up to us by my cousin Jenny, who is through having babies, she told me, and would be thrilled for us to be able to get some use out of the crib that they bought for their first and used for one of the triplets. So there it is. I think it just looks fantastic. This is our dresser / changing table. It's just an IKEA dresser. We think it's pretty swift. It has, you'll like this feature. It has this here. You can see right here is a glass top, so it should be easy to clean a little bit. Here's our baby changing stuff. Over here in the crib, we have our menagerie of friends waiting to welcome the new baby here. They've been receiving their instructions from Roosevelt here. Roosevelt's our bosom companion and the leader of the stuffed animals in the house. He's recently been promoted to vice president of stuffed animals in the house, and you'll see him instructing his new staff. I think he's doing a great job. You're doing a great job, Roosevelt. Let's see what else. Oh, here's the chair we moved. This was the old Van Eaton chair, I believe, that we moved out of the living room. This is the coolest thing. It's called a Scentsy, and it has a little light bulb inside it, and you turn it on, and it warms up a scented wax and fills the whole room up with delightful scents. So you can see here. It's harder to do with one hand than you'd think, but the little scented wax pieces come packaged like this, and you just break them off. They're just wax, and they smell real nice. These, actually, let me show you this while I'm here. These are Snappies. And Snappies are awesome. They have a little plastic hook here which catches onto a cloth diaper in order to make cloth diapering possible without traditional pins. In case you're curious about that. This is a wipe warmer. It's not plugged in right now because there's no wipes, but you can either use it with disposable wipes or you can use it with the If I can get it open with one hand, it's tricky to get it open with. There we go. You can use it with the larger cloth wipes. Also, if you want, you put a solution in here and it keeps them all nice and warm so that your baby isn't shocked with a wet wipe on their behind. I'm not sure I ever had it this good, but here's a changing pad with its cover on. Here's one of the many of these little plastic tag attachment thingies. We have about 1,000 billion jillion of them floating around the room because everything is packaged that way these days. And we have a little seat belt, so when we change the little nipper, he or she doesn't go, you know, rolling off onto the hardwood floor or, you know, crawling down into the crack between the dresser and the wall. Let's see, organization. Here's all of our diapering stuff for newborn already. You know, it's right here to the side, so you know it's accessible while we're, you know, changing the baby. And then down here is some diapering stuff that will be used at, you know, later on after the newborn stage is done, and some other miscellaneous stuff. Let's see, here's a little bin full of toys and overflow space for wraps and such. Up here we have onesies and caps and various other, you know, baby togs that we'll be using probably more or less right away, and some overflow for receiving blankets and various other things. And this all seems to be feeding stuff, Lisa's pump, and the bibs and the various accessories that go along with the pumping and storage and things. And here we have this lovely playmat that my mother made, and some other various nicer kind of heavier blankets and things. Let's see here. Down under the crib there's storage for linens, which is super nice. We got some of the other blankets and linens and things. This was from Lisa's mother. I think it's just precious. It's a little blanket with travel trailers on it. Let's see. Haven't put that together yet, but it probably won't be all that hard. Let's see. Here's a little toy from IKEA, which the baby will lay under, I guess, and gaze up at the toys. Actually, I haven't tried this one out, so I don't know if you'll be able to see me or not. I'm gonna give it a shot here. I think what you do, the way that it works, if I'm not mistaken, is you climb up here. Oh, there's a label on it still. You probably won't be able to read anytime soon. And then you can go, oh, wow. Ooh, look at this stuff. So that's exciting times. Waiting for baby to be ready to play with that. And let's see, what else can I show you? Oh yeah, well, I'll show you this in a minute after I show you the closet. Here's a closet. It's really not bad. It's fairly small, but I have a couple of shelves, and then I hung a little. This is just a towel bar, a standard 18-inch towel bar that we hung kind of upside down on the bottom of the shelf for the itty bitty little hangers to hang onto, and that works just fine. I put hooks on the wall for the various wraps, and this is the baby Bjorn, and diaper bag. Then this is the wet bag for diapers, and I'm not sure if it'll stay there, if that'll be convenient or not. But that's our little thingy. And then upstairs for long-term storage, we have, like the humidifier and stuff that we're not going to need, real regularly. I'd show you. I'll step on this thing. You're going to get the tour. You may as well get the whole grand tour. All right. So I don't know if you can see up there, but we still have plenty of storage space up there, which is nice. And that's that. Oh, I'll show you. I put in a magnetic clasp thingy. So if you're like short like Lisa, you can go, hey, I can't, I forgot, I left it open and put the ladder away. You just have to be able to jump up and give it a push. And then it shuts, which is awesome. Okay, now this is the Homedics baby calming device. It has several different melodies. It has, I don't know if you recognize that one, but it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And then there's this, Rockabye Baby. Oh, that's a classic. And then there's, this is called Cradle. This is one, Go to Sleep, da, 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 da. So of course, you know, you'd be sound asleep after listening to that for a few minutes. You can also put it on a timer, 15, 30, 45, 60 minutes, so that it can go off automatically. And then there's womb sounds, and like here, it's a heartbeat. Dub, dub. To offer calming to the baby, and ocean sound, because babies are automatically calmed by the ocean, I guess. And then there's rain. It's like a nice gentle rain. It's not like a full-on thunderstorm that might terrify you or something. And that's the sounds. But then also it has this projected images. Here, I'll turn on I'll put on some music here, and you can turn on. See, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna turn off the light. Alright, it's dark in here now. Okay. So you can angle this to project on the ceiling, so that it projects over the baby's crib, and it has little different images. See, look, there's the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and there's the man in the moon. Yeah, see? And there's a sheep, so you can count sheep to go to sleep. Look at his little eyes are wide open, and some more stars, and you know. And there's the cow that jumped over the moon, I think. It's really delightful. It comes with several little optical picture discs, so that baby doesn't get tired of just the one setup. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the place. So I'll give you the panoramic view here again. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, so now you've seen the baby's room, which may not be 13 minutes worth of material, but you know, you got to take what you can get. And I love y'all, and thanks for your continued thoughts and prayers. And we'll let you know as soon as there's any action. Bye.